do you believe was the difference maker in that one?
Well, I thought it was a pretty even game. At the end of the day, they got rewarded for getting into the interior ice around the front of our net, obviously. Did a good job screening the goalie and finding rebounds around there. So for us, it's controlling those rebounds or boxing out, clearing those rebounds that, we need to do one goal better. Because I don't think it was a one-sided game for either team. Both power plays generated some goals. Not a ton of odd man rushes that way. The puck management on both sides I thought was pretty good. We just got inside for that last goal that ends up being the difference.
Not uncharacteristic. But you guys are so good usually in front of your own net. Is that them just doing a
Well, I
better
give
job?
Garland credit. He scored 2 goals like that against big bodies. Hag one time, McNabb the other. No, I think Nabber on the penalty kill, he's, it's 5 against 4, so you're thinking about blocking a shot. You're thinking, and by the time he reacted, he got there a little late. But they did a good job finding pucks. So teams know that I think eventually you got to get there in this league if you want to score consistently. And they obviously were able to do it tonight.
What do you think of Tomas Hertl? Sorry.
Thomas?
They did get right in front of Thompson a number of times.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of discussion we had on the last one, Besser's goal, because Peterson's in the blue paint, but is he impeding the goaltender? Well, if the goaltender doesn't push out, you know what I mean. It goes both ways. You have to establish your territory as a goaltender in order for us to prove that he impeded you from stop playing the puck. Yet, as a goaltender, it's not easy to do because you're trying to find the puck and track the puck. So. But there's a little bit of that going on with Vancouver. They did it at home to us, right? Quinn Hughes, I think it was his 3rd goal there. He shot from the blue line. They had some traffic again. So there's a little bit of on us to make sure, we avoid allowing them to get there first with a box out. But once they're there, in today's NHL, there's not a lot you can do to move the player once he's established that. So I think it becomes on the goalie too to, sort of push out. As long as you're letting the officials know, hey, he's going to go and try to establish his territory, then it's up to them to make the call. They made the call. That was a good goal on the ice, right? They did talk about it. Those are usually tough. Once they make that, we discussed it and felt like, let's just move on. They made the call. We didn't see anything like dead wrong, as they put it. So could it have been overturned? Perhaps. We'll never know. But at the end of the day, they did a good job getting there. So for us going forward, if and when we see them next, we have to make sure we're boxing them out before. Hertl was, that's fine, I just got asked that question.
It's all good.
I thought he was good, limited his shift length, did a good job with that, hadn't played in a while, got to the front of the net on our power play goal, was good in the circle, possessed pucks down low. I thought he did a good job. I think the only area he hasn't practiced with us much is penalty kill, right, because he's been on the power play. So that's something Johnny will work with him on how we kill, but he certainly adds something to our team.
Are you able to kind of zoom out of the result of that game and think about how that felt, maybe how you expected it to feel?
Yeah, we got a great start and we went right on them. We kind of gave them right away 2 PK goals and put it right away back to the game. And I think we pretty managed 5-5, pretty good job. For sure the PK wasn't good, but today power play was decent. But we just kind of let them a little easy on their skill. I think. With the bodies we have, we could be a little harder, but but all the way, it was a close game, but definitely we can do a little better job. And myself, obviously first game after a long time, and wasn't bad, but I know I will be better. Just sometimes after 10 weeks when the legs or like the puck, and I lose a couple of easy pucks, and that will not happen. Hopefully moving forward, but nice to be back on the ice.
No rust on the face-off dot though, 78%. How pleased were you with that part of your game?
Yeah, I think this year was kind of my best face-off year so far. So I take a pride to take in face-off, and a lot of times it's on power play or important face-off, and I try to dig in, and so I like to be there. But I know I can be a little better, help my teammates hold the puck, make it better plays, and it's nice to be back, but I got still five more games. Get all my legs movement and no more my teammates, but happy to be back.
I'm sure you would like some time to ease into things and have more time to get acclimated as the regular season goes on, but are there ways that you benefit from being thrown right into the fire these meaningful games against really good teams?
Yeah, I actually like it. It's right away like you play playoff game. Next game is same thing. Like we already in playoff mode, so we have to be harder. Like I wasn't like for last 3 years in playoff, but these guys get, they won it last year, so they know what it takes, and we have to turn on the switch and be ready every game. Doesn't matter who we play, and just be hard team against.
Net front power play. I mean, you get an assist there, but also the screen on the goal. How comfortable were you sliding into that spot?
Yeah, I think I played there mostly career. It's kind of my spot, and in the face of go to this screen, use it my big body. That's what I'm more for here, and that's every time. Like mostly people will find me, net front, and definitely want to be a little harder and get the rebounds, and obviously happy for that, but I know the power play wasn't that good lately here, so it's nice for the team to get 2 goals, but we have to keep getting better and better because it's the special teams a lot of times win the games.
Bruce talked. Sorry.
So I know you've been here for a month, but did it feel weird putting that jersey on for the first time?
Yeah, it was slow. Be on the other side. During the warm up. Now you're throwing, because I like during the warm ups. I throw the fans the puck. Now I don't throw the teal jerseys, but the nice jerseys. So it's a little for sure different. But I think I will get used to it pretty quickly, and it's nice new adventure, and hopefully I can help the teams moving forward be better and win more games and just having fun, because everybody around here was really great to me, from the staff to players, and even I wasn't playing. I have great time so far, but you always get a better time when you win more hockey games. So hopefully we can get the next one.